Your host this evening, Reg Chapman.
Welcome, everyone, to Avivo's 2025 Night of Champions. We are so glad you're all here. You guys look great. Let me take my glasses off so I can see you. A man of a certain age, I need my cheaters. You guys look great. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here tonight, and thank you so much. I also want to show our appreciation for the Captain Organ Trio for tonight's entertainment out there. Give them a round of applause. Weren't they great? And we will hear more of their funky grooves during dinner. And tonight is more than just a fundraiser. It's about believing in what is possible when we stand together as community. Tonight we celebrate the power of Avivo's mission, highlight champions who inspire engagement with Avivo at the highest levels, and we celebrate the power of giving. Now, we are excited to be back here at the Depot, a place of rich history. This land is built on has a significant heritage. We open our event with an acknowledgement of this land. Though we have arrived here in a multiplicity of ways, we recognize our occupation on land that is of great historical, spiritual, and cultural significance to the Dakota people. We also acknowledge the past and present harm done to Dakota, Anishinaabe, and other indigenous nations throughout the systemic forced removal of communities and the unjust seizure of their lands. We urge you to join us in reflecting on this place and commit with us to stand with the Native American community and embrace and elevate indigenous cultures and people tied to this land. Thank you. Tonight's event is made possible in part by our generous sponsors. We want to give them a shout out and extend a huge thank you to our gold sponsors, Ameriprise Financial and Capella University. Come on, give it up for these guys. They make this all possible. Our silver sponsors, Arch Key Solutions, Parsons Electric, Christopher Herman Productions, Paycom, and USI Insurance Services. And our bronze sponsor, Centerpoint Energy and Frainshu. Thank you for all helping make this event possible. And thank you to you guys for being here today and making it possible. Thank you for joining us here this evening. Now, how many of you guys have attended this event before? Okay, and who are the newbies? Yeah, they're proud. Give the newbies a round of applause. People are probably wondering why I'm here, but I've been around Avivo for quite a few years. I was sharing with Kelly earlier and other people here at our table that I remember the former name of Avivo and resources, yeah, I forgot it. When one of my cousins came up here from Omaha, I'm from Omaha, with mental health issues and addiction issues, and he found resources and they changed his life. And now he is doing well and living on his own. I actually have custody of his grandson, and it's all because of the kind and caring people at Avivo who saw his humanity and approach him with dignity, and that's why he's doing so well today. So that's why I'm here, and I thank Avivo for all they do for everybody. Yeah, give them a round of applause. Even when I'm out in the community, people that I see that may need these resources that Avivo has, I present Avivo to them, they go to Avivo, and then when I see them later, they're doing just great. So you guys are here supporting a great cause, and thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here tonight. All right, yep, you can round it. Well, let's clap for that. I like clapping. Now, Avivo is a great community partner providing paths to recovery and economic advancement while working to end homelessness. They provide crisis shelter, supportive housing, mental health and substance use disorder treatment services, training, and employment services, all in one place. Now, whether you're new to Avivo or a longtime friend, I think you'll be touched tonight by the importance of Avivo's work and why it is so important to our community. Avivo gives a radical welcome to clients. They just hug them, give them a big old bear hug. The dignity of all people is upheld to the utmost, and Avivo does whatever it takes to help people. Now, before we go to dinner, I know you're hungry. I can hear stomachs. I'd like to invite Avivo's president and CEO, Kelly Matter, come forward, please, and update us on what's been going on with Avivo. Doesn't she look grand tonight, ladies and gentlemen? My good friend, Kelly.
Good evening. Isn't he the best? And he has lots of things he can do on a Friday night, but the fact that you chose to spend this Friday with us means the world to us, Reg, and we appreciate you. And thank you. You went to Gray for me as well. Thank you all for being here. This is absolutely my favorite night of the year, and I appreciate that you all got dressed up to come out and celebrate Avivo and what we're celebrating. You know, As much as I do this, I get nervous, and I want to share one brief story that made my night and positioned me to speak with you. I met someone who I had just met for the very first time, and she shared a story of being in a court situation, with a friend of hers who is a court reporter, and there was a young woman that was the judge was talking to. She'd been involved in the court system for 15 years. He was working with her, but was telling her, we've tried everything, and and nothing is working. And she said, "You haven't tried Avivo." So that is why Avivo exists, to serve people that maybe haven't experienced success other places, or others have given up on them. Avivo is going to be here every single time and serve someone to help them be successful. So thanks for helping us be successful tonight. So tonight we are all champions. We are gathering as champions for people. We are gathering as champions for partnerships, and we are gathering as champions for progress. That is what Avivo is all about. At Avivo, we believe deeply that when we invest in people, we transform lives. When we build strong partnerships that you'll learn more about tonight, we create solutions that last and stand the test of time. And when we bring those two things together, we make real and enduring progress towards stronger, safer, and more vibrant communities. We champion people because that's the heart of Avivo. That's the heart of our mission. Every day, we strive to meet people where they're at. People working to build a future beyond homelessness, beyond substance use disorder, mental health challenges, and barriers to employment. People who are absolutely full of potential. They just need a path forward and someone that believes in them. This past year, Avivo has helped more than 11,000 individuals find stability, purpose, and success. Because, thank you. Thank you. We know that when people have the right support, that they will not only survive, but absolutely thrive. We champion partnerships because there's strength in collaboration, and I'm so excited for you to meet our partners this evening. Avivo doesn't do any of the work we do alone. Our work is made possible through deep and lasting partnerships that amplify our impact and help us innovate the work that we do. With Wildflower Coffee, who you'll meet in a bit, we're creating career opportunities for young people that are experiencing homelessness, providing that employment is a true stepping stone to life success. Last year, Avivo helped almost 3,000 people go to work, get connected to employment that hadn't been working, and making lives for themselves. Thank you. With the line of health, we are breaking down barriers to mental health care, helping people access the support that they need to truly heal and move forward. Last year, Avivo supported over 2,000 people with substance use and mental health barriers graduate and move on to the next best thing in their lives. And with Red Lake Nation, going back several years now, we are working together to provide culturally responsive housing and recovery services. Avivo is supporting almost 2,000 people who had been experiencing homelessness and now are in permanent housing and able to do that next best step. So for any of you that have partnered before, you know that these partnerships are not just collaborations, they're commitments. It's not always easy to partner, but when we partner, we make a true commitment to lasting change in our community, and we know that by partnering, we do make lasting change in our communities and solutions that endure. And we're championing progress because we have an absolutely bold vision for our future and the future of the people we serve and the communities that we work in. So thanks to your extraordinary support, we are going to achieve our bold vision in this next year. And I know it is, but I better read a bit. So we are expanding Avivo Village to St. Cloud, first of its kind in the country. It is a model of moving people from unsheltered homelessness into housing, providing dignity and respect with a future of permanent housing. And I'm looking at some of our team there. I should have said it when I get up here. We have a lot of the Avivo team here, amazing. Introduce yourself to Avivo team members, the smartest and the most passionate and compassionate group of people I've ever known. So we are expanding Avivo Village to St. Cloud. We will have 48 indoor tiny homes in a community that has a growing unsheltered homeless population, and we cannot wait to have an impact, a greater impact in that community. We're also working furiously right now on becoming a certified community behavioral health clinic. That will allow Avivo to make sure that we can help people meet their substance use and their mental health needs where and when they need it, and believe it or not, even in a more comprehensive manner than Avivo is able to provide right now. And as I look at board members, this might be one of the boldest things we're doing, but we are standing strong during times of uncertainty. Federal funding shifts and threats to vital community programs will absolutely not shake Avivo's commitment to our community and the people we serve. We've been here for over 60 years. We will be here long into the future, meeting the needs of who we serve in our community. So, yeah. So thanks to all of you for supporting us as we have a bold vision in what otherwise could be a tough year. So tonight we are seeking all of you to be champions for change. People, partnerships, and progress. These are the pillars of Avivo's work, and it is possible because of all of you that support our mission and our vision in one way or another. Your support fuels us. It fuels everything that we do. Every dollar invested in Avivo is an investment in people, is an investment in the partnerships that we continue to build and put together. And it is a commitment to the progress that we are making and are utterly committed to continuing to make for the people that we serve. So tonight's about celebration. Thank you for being here at the biggest party that we throw as an organization. But let's celebrate what we accomplished together. Let's honor the partnerships that make that possible. And let's commit, please commit with Avivo to the progress that's ahead of us. Because we invest in people, we build strong partnerships, and we create a future where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Enjoy this wonderful evening. There's more fun ahead of us. You're going to meet a rock star that receives services from Avivo. Thank you. I appreciate you all.
Please welcome to the stage our featured performer, international recording artist, national singing treasure, and Twin Cities hometown favorite, Jennifer Grimm.
Thank you. Good thing I wrote that introduction for myself. I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. Learn to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, I'm gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets hits my skin. Well, fire away. shame sinking. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. We are warriors, yeah, that's what we become. Don't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. So when the sharpest word is gonna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, I'm gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me, oh, I know that I deserve your love. There's nothing that I'm not worthy of. When the sharpest word is gonna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, I'm gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Oh, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. Yeah, I make no apologies. This is me.
Isn't her voice amazing? Oh my gosh, give her another round of applause. That's incredible. There we are.
One more.
You can laugh at us, it's funny.
It takes both of us.
It takes both of us, right? Two brains.
All right, here we go.
And like I said, Jennifer and Captain Oregon, powerful and moving. Thank you guys again. And this evening is really filled with champions, Kelly.
Yes, it is, Reg. Oops, we got a height differential we didn't figure out ahead of time, but it's my pleasure now to kick off the presentation of Avivo's 2025 Champion Awards. As I said earlier, Avivo could absolutely not fulfill our mission without the dedication and support of our donors, our volunteers, and our deep partnerships. They give us an enormous amount of time and resources to advance our work and help people make lasting change in their lives. And each year at this event, we celebrate a few outstanding supporters and recognize them as our community champions. We have 3 champion awards this evening that will be presented, and let's start with our first award, Allina Health.
In the U.S., hospitals and emergency rooms are often the last resort, not just for medical care, but for those struggling with hunger, homelessness, mental health crisis, and substance use. Many patients arrive overwhelmed, uninsured, or without access to the resources they need to truly heal. But hospitals alone can't meet these needs. That's where Allina Health stepped in. Recognizing the gap, Allina partnered with Avivo, MHR, and Canvas Health to create a solution. Since 2015, we've worked together to connect individuals with life-changing support, helping them access healthcare, mental health treatment, housing, financial assistance, transportation, and more. Allina doesn't just treat symptoms, they invest in long-term solutions. They trust community partners to do what they do best, removing barriers and ensuring people receive the right care at the right time. Their commitment extends beyond the hospital walls with case management programs that have grown to serve individuals across emergency departments, primary care clinics, and behavioral health units. This partnership isn't just about reducing hospital visits, it's about improving lives. Allina's leadership, compassion, and willingness to innovate create real change for the people we serve. Tonight, we honor Allina Health with a Champion Award for their unwavering dedication to health, dignity, and community
Sincere thanks and congratulations to Alina. Accepting the Champion Award for Alina Health is Vice President of Operations for Mental Health and Addiction, Joseph Clubb, who's been a part of this partnership going all the way back to 2015 and a true champion of this work we do together.
On behalf of Alina Health and our CEO and board of directors, our CEO is Lisa Shannon, who you saw in the video. We are really honored to participate in this partnership. Alina Health knows what they do well, as outlined in the video, but we really rely on the experts in the community through Avivo to really, I say, do God's work and to really transform and change people's lives in the community. And our goal through the partnership is to help people stay healthy, be resilient, and thrive within the community. And examples of that exist every day, as we've learned tonight through Avivo. So thank you so much. I want a picture with Reg and Kelly.
Now let's learn about our next recipient of Avivo's Partner Champion Award, Red Lake Nation.
In 2018, our community witnessed the first visible homeless encampment, the Wall of Forgotten Natives, a heartbreaking reality where too many of those experiencing homelessness were members of Red Lake Nation. But Red Lake saw more than a crisis. They saw an opportunity to lead with wisdom, action, and compassion. Understanding that housing is the foundation for living well, they challenged Avivo with a bold goal to house 100 of their relatives in just 3 months. Together, we didn't just meet the goal, we exceeded it, helping 136 individuals find home. And since then, our partnership has only grown stronger. Red Lake Nation, in partnership with Beacon, developed Bimoseda, translated as Let's Walk Together, a permanent supportive housing community in downtown Minneapolis. Bimoseda provides 48 individuals with a place to call home, many transitioning directly from Avivo Village, our emergency shelter in the North Loop. Avivo is honored to walk alongside them, providing mental health care, housing case management, and access to substance use treatment. Together, our partnership has provided housing for over 500 individuals who once slept outside. We've extended mental health services to over 300 more. Comprehensive care leads to real, lasting change. None of this would be possible without Red Lake's vision. They have shaped a future where healing, housing, and hope are possible for so many. Red Lake Nation, Chi Miigwech, thank you for walking this path with us, for your unwavering commitment, and for making a profound difference in the lives of so many.
Chi Miigwech, Red Lake Nation. It's an honor to present this award to Red Lake Nation and to Donovan Sather, who also has been with Avivo in this partnership going all the way back to 2018. Donovan is the Red Lake Nation Admin and Governance Manager. Donovan? And he really likes attention.
Bonjour, Donovan Indigenous, Mekana Kunsin Deshinigo, Magizi Guy Moko and Dodem, Mesquagamimi, Zagaganging, Donjiba, Nimoandum, Aeon, Unungum. So that's our Ojibwe typical protocol introduction. So what I just said was, hello everyone, my name's Donovan, my Indian name's Little Snapping Turtle. I come from the Bear and the Eagle clan, and I'm very happy to be here today. My boss was supposed to be up here. And I get to accept this on behalf of Red Lake Nation. And next Tuesday at our tribal council meeting, I will be sharing the wonderful news, being partners with Avivo, who has inspired us so deeply through this partnership in the past 7 years. 3 years ago, we talked about a harm reduction center. At that time, we didn't know, we as in our tribal community didn't know, our leadership didn't know, and it was no way. But we brought leadership down, we brought administration down, we visited Avivo Village, they walked it, learned about it, gained some understanding, and now we're fortunate enough to have gotten a grant to be able to develop a harm reduction center. And I am gonna say, it's on behalf of Avivo for helping us, for being a great partner. And yes, we are so grateful, and the lives we get to work and touch and help, and Avivo's been there helping our members. We have about 4,500 members, 5,000-ish in the metro, and they're helping us so much with our people that might have, have some hiccups, homeless, SUD, mental health and stuff. So all I can say is Chimigwich. And our program name for our harm reduction center in the future, we just launched it at the State of the Band address Friday, is Joanamin. And Joanamin in rough English translation terms is love, unconditional love. But in our language doesn't really translate directly to English. So, but what the philosophy is behind that is that fire within that breathes and shared with one another. And it's that energy that's all inclusive. That is just what Avivo is. And I'm just happy to be here to be able to accept this on behalf of Red Lake Nation. Miigwech.
Can I ask John Tribbett to stand while we give him a round of applause for leading the charge on the streets? He does it like no one else does. I've known John for over a decade, and his commitment to helping people and ending homelessness is just beyond compare. He's got a heart of gold, and he really means what he says. He is doing the work, and him and his team are actually saving lives. It was an honor to do that story. And because of John now, I carry Narcan with me because I'm all over the place, and you never know when you'll need that miracle drug to save a life. Thank you, John. Another round of applause for John. Now, we are now ready for the presentation of our next Avivo Partner Champion Award. I'd like to invite Kelly back up to the stage as we learn about this deserving team.
At Avivo, we know that real change happens when organizations come together with a shared mission. And that's exactly what we have with Wildflower Coffee, a partnership that's transforming lives and breaking barriers for youth experiencing homelessness. Since 2022, Wildflower has been more than just a coffee shop. It's been a safe space for young people to gain skills, earn wages, and access the support they need to build a stable future. And in the past year, this impact has only grown, expanding across both Wildflower locations to serve even more youth. This partnership is a true recipe for success, blending job training and wraparound services. While Wildflower provides hands-on experience and supervision, Avivo funds wages, offers career counseling, and connects youth to housing and mental health support, ensuring they're prepared not just for today, but for lifelong success. The results speak for themselves. 50% of youth have transitioned to long-term jobs or education, and many others are well on their way. As one youth shared, "I didn't think I was worth much before Wildflower, but now I see I'm capable of more than I ever imagined." For their unwavering dedication to youth empowerment and lasting impact in our community, we are proud to present Wildflower Coffee with the 2025 Champion Award.
First of all, I just have to say, y'all made my night. I had my mom on standby, in case if she needed to bid. So thank you all. You made my night. But I do not want to diminish an amazing partner in Wildflower Coffee. They are truly an innovative organization that Avivo is lucky to partner with. It's one of those partnerships where 1 + 1 = 3, and we're talking about young people's lives, young people who are experiencing homelessness, many of them sleeping outside. Wildflower gives them a chance. Avivo is honored to partner with you to help young people take that next best step and have truly amazing outcomes. So I am really, really pleased to welcome the founder of Wildflower to the stage, Carly Kammerer. Thank you.
Thank you. With me tonight is Jupiter, our program manager, and yes, one of our most phenomenal frontline workers. Our partnership with Avivo began in 2022, and since then they have been absolutely instrumental in the growth and success of our work and life skills program. They have supported more than 45 of our baristas, obviously providing the financial support mentioned for wages, but also providing dedicated coaching during the youth's time in our program, as well as for about a year after, helping them transition into mainstream employment. Avivo has really helped Wildflower build and enrich our program and provide a level of support that we would not be able to provide on our own. In fact, in 2024, 100% of our youth reported feeling safe and seen at Wildflower, which is a really direct result of, yes, clap. That is my favorite statistic because the work we youth with are so marginalized in that community, and that just speaks to the dedication of people like Jupiter and the Avivo staff who work with our youth and provide that socio-emotional benefit as well as the career counseling. I will also say that Avivo has always shown up as a partner and has been willing to support Wildflower's work. I truly feel that they view us as collaborators and not competitors, which in today's volatile funding landscape, I think is a rarity, and I really appreciate that. I really believe that through our work, we are together doing more for youth experiencing homelessness than either of us could do apart. So thank you, Avivo, for showing up for the youth that we work with and for being a collaborative and lovely team to work alongside. And thank all of you for supporting Avivo so that they can continue supporting us. It's an honor to receive this award.
Let's give them another round of applause. Let's hear it again for all of our award recipients tonight. Come on, let's give it up for them. Tonight is all about champions. And we'll be touched by the courage of Avivo participants in this next video you're about to watch. 3 women step forward to share why Avivo is so important to them, while Avivo does serve both men and women. Across all of Avivo's programs, about 70% of the participants are actually women. Let's hear what Avivo means to them.
I had my son when I was 19 years old. I was raising him and doing everything I should as a mother. When I met this guy, he introduced me to methamphetamine.
I have 2 daughters and a son. My daughter, she was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and that led us to Minnesota.
I grew up right here in Minneapolis. I had been homeless since 2006. I lost a child. I lost my husband recently.
I ended up losing everything, losing my apartment, losing my son, ending up on the streets, homeless. It wasn't until I was pregnant with my daughter, Amari. That's really what changed everything for me.
I had so much going on. You know, I went through a lot of things trying to navigate and trying to find the resources to get the help that my daughter needed. A friend actually told me about Avivo, and I seen all the different classes that really interested me.
I felt weighed down, to the point suicide was the next step, or else I got to get help. I could see I was stressed out. I didn't like people. I didn't even like myself. My friend told me about Avivo tiny homes, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try this.
My daughter really saved my life. Really, I was done. I was just done doing drugs. I was done living that life. I knew that my daughter didn't deserve a life like that. I knew that just on the ride there to Avivo, I knew like this was it. You know, I'm gonna raise my baby and I'm gonna do what I need to do. And I'm gonna turn my whole life around.
The classes and the team, the teachers, the staff, everybody was amazing. Avivo actually does a lot to help you find a job. They do everything to make sure that your resume is A1 for the job you're going off for.
Coming here is actually a lifesaver. It saved my life. I cried the first night I was in here. I was like, oh, thank God, I finally found this perfect spot for me. Just like, this is my stepping stone. This is gonna get me in a safe place for myself.
Right when I got there, Avivo let me know that I had my own apartment and that I could raise my daughter on my own. It is very important to have housing while you're in treatment, because if I didn't have the housing piece, I would have went right back. Just being able to raise my daughter and cook a meal and you know, just have my own space and have my own home.
The moment I knew my life changed for the better is when I graduated. I actually got an interview the day of my graduation and got hired.
This is a good place to be because they're going to help you with every mental issue that you have, every chemical dependency they can help you, support you with that. Me being in my place, I don't have to worry about that. I love the staff. My Kel, my case manager, from the day I met her, we clicked. It's like she knew I was going to get out of here fast. I need to. I've been out on the street since 2006. It was time for me to get into my own.
After I graduated Avivo, I decided that I wanted to do more. I wanted to help people that were in the same position that I was in. My big dream, as of right now, is to be an LADC. And through Recovery Corps, they have paid trainings. They pay for your trainings. They give you a stipend. My job pretty much is to walk alongside somebody.
When I think about the future, I feel great. The biggest difference would be my confidence. I really wasn't confident in myself. What I hope for myself and my kids is just a better life. Get back out there and work full time. Do what I have to do for my family and I.
Like, all I needed was people that was gonna help me to help myself, to get myself better. Get in, get out. This is your stepping stone. This is how you start your life. And this is how I started mine.
Truly amazing. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you a young mom that overcame a lot to get to become a graduate of Avivo's Family Intensive Outpatient Program. Please welcome Bianca Truman.
Hello, everyone. Let me just start off by saying that I'm very honored to be here. I never thought that I'd be standing here sharing my story with you all, but if my journey can help someone else, if it can somehow show what's possible with the right support, then it's worth it. I grew up in Apple Valley with my mom and my stepdad. At 19, I became a mother to my son and started raising him on my own. Life then took a difficult turn. I was raising him and doing everything I could as a mother for about 3 years when I met this guy. I fell head over heels for him. He introduced me to methamphetamine. That relationship quickly became toxic and abusive, and I soon lost my son and my apartment. I was suddenly homeless. I spent 3 years homeless while struggling with drugs. Then one day, everything changed. I found out I was 2 months pregnant with my daughter. My daughter was the wake-up call I needed. I knew I had to change, not just for me, but for her. That's when I found Avivo. Avivo gave me something I hadn't had in years, a safe place to heal. They provided me my own apartment, somewhere I could shut the door and breathe. For the first time in a long time, I felt safe. They helped me enroll in their treatment program, Every morning I could walk across the street to treatment, and they even had a daycare for my daughter while I worked on my recovery. I wasn't alone anymore. Avivo's mental health clinic helped me untangle years of trauma. A peer recovery specialist walked alongside me, helping me rebuild my life step by step. For me, having housing was everything. It wasn't just a roof over my head. It was a foundation to rebuild from. Without it, I don't know if I would have made it. Seeing my daughter's ultrasound, I knew I could never go back. I had to provide a safe and stable environment for her, one that I had not been able to offer before. She saved me, but Avivo gave me the tools to save myself. After completing treatment, I realized I wanted to give back. I joined Recovery Corps, working with others who are fighting to reclaim their lives just like I did. And now I'm on my way to becoming an LADC. I'm here because someone believed in me, because people like you support organizations like Avivo. There are so many people out there, mothers, daughters, sons, who just need a chance, a safe place, a little hope. Please consider being generous with your support tonight. Avivo knows what works. I know this because it worked for me. Avivo can work for so many others. Thank you for listening, and thank you for believing in people like me.
Isn't she awesome? Keep giving her a round of applause. This is awesome. And could her baby girl be any cuter? Woo! Thank you, Bianca, for sharing your story. Right quick before we introduce the band to come back on the stage, can I have all the people who work for Avivo to please stand and be recognized? Can we turn on the lights so we can see these incredible, life-saving people that are here in our audience? Come on, stand up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These are the people that they're talking about. These are people on the front lines, saving lives. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, Jennifer and the band, take it away.
Thanks, Reg. Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall, no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. So when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. Oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark's shining through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come shining in, you'll reach up and you'll rise again. When you lift your head, you will be found. 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 There's a place you don't have to feel afraid. Every time you call out, you feel a little less afraid. If you only say the word, from across the silence, passing through, when you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So when the sun comes shining in, you'll reach up and rise again. If you look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Let's give Jennifer and the Captain Organ Band another round of applause. She sounds like an angel. Oh my gosh. So beautiful.